Fisher, satellite shows you've reached Casey's building. County Clerk's office has construction permits on file for the floors below the penthouse and in the neighboring structure.
Any plans or blueprints on file?
I'll have Grim look into it, but with this blackout.
I understand. I'll see if I can dig up some plans down here.
Good idea. Fisher.
Oh, man.
Fisher, satellite shows you've reached Casey's building. County Clerk's office has construction permits on file for the floors below the penthouse and in the neighboring structure.
Any plans or blueprints on file?
I'll have Grim look into it, but with this blackout.
I understand. I'll see if I can dig up some plans down here.
Good idea. Fisher, that's a hired gun if I've ever seen one.
He's no night watchman either. He's a merc. He's got the same kit as the guys who were protecting Lacerda.
This whole situation is getting uglier by the second. See if you can find out who these characters work for.
Will do. What are you doing down here?
Who the hell?
Off to a bad start. Talk or die.
Okay. We're on VIP protection. This floor. We need to secure it because we can't lock it off from the penthouse.
Does the architect or engineer keep an office or a desk down here?
Yeah, of course. West side of the building.
Since you're doing so well, why don't you tell me the name of the PMC you work for?
I work for Displace. Displace International. If you're gonna kill me, do it quick.
Displace? That's Doug Shetland's company.
I know.
Fisher, if Shetland turns out to be crooked...
If Shetland is crooked, I'll take him down myself. But I have a feeling there's more to it than that.
Could be. See if you can find out who's in charge of this protection detail. Maybe someone inside Displace is playing both sides.
You got it.
Looks like he was shooting me with a UMP SMG.
Permits, architectural plans. Interesting. Zerkezi has a hardened panic room off of his bedroom.
I'll check it out.
Looks like he also filed plans for construction in the next building over.
The next building?
I'm no architect, but if I'm reading these plans right, both buildings are connected across a rooftop. I'll leave the relevant data on your OPSAT. Should help you navigate.
Thanks.
Fisher, Zerkezi's cameras project an infrared beam so they can see in the dark.
If it's an infrared beam, I can see it in my night vision.
Exactly. And listen, it would help us keep tabs on Zerkezi if we could use these cameras against him.
Gotcha. I'll try and run some taps.
Ah, I had to use my pistol. What a waste of ammo. Shit.
Fisher, looks like Zerkezi has these doors mag-locked on a remote switch. You'll need to find the computer that controls the magnetic lock.
Where would I find that?
It's probably in that panic room he keeps hidden behind his bedroom.
Good work, Fisher. That's one camera tapped. There should be 5 more.
I'll keep my eyes open.
spotted.
What the?
Fisher, looks like Zerkezi has his own alarm system. Careful.
Damn it. This controller is very sensitive. I'm using a Mad Catz PS2 controller brand. It's not like an actual PS2 controller. It's one of those rip-off things or something. This thing is very hypersensitive. I gotta be careful. I'm pressing up against the control stick. Damn it.
That pretty much confirms it. These records show Zerkezi has a long history of transactions with the MCAS Bank in Panama.
Is he the one who shipped the arms to Lacerda's goons?
It doesn't matter much now. We'll need to bring him in for a chat either way.
All right.
Gotcha.
Who?
Dvorak.
Where is he?
According to this, he's in the building next door. You can get there across the rooftop through the magnetically locked doors.
How do I get through the doors?
They're not magnetically locked anymore.
Thanks for the help.
How long have you known him? Long time. Long time. Since before this place. Since before Bosnia.
Before Bosnia? Good lord. I knew he had connections, but...
Yep. Know him a long time. He treats us good.
Is someone moving around out there?
Who?
I don't know who. That's why I'm worried.
Good work, Fisher. That's 4 of 6 cameras tapped.
I'll keep an eye out for the other two.
You just killed an innocent man.
Sorry. I thought he was the enemy.
From now on, check your targets.
Yes, sir. You must be Dvorak. Lambert, something weird is happening.
I'll say.
What do I do?
The old man seems harmless. Indulge him. See if he knows anything.
Gee. I think I just figured out why you couldn't hack in here, Grim.
Yeah, no kidding.
What the hell do I do now?
Hold on while I find a slide rule.
See what the old man knows, Fisher.
Sorry. I thought he was the enemy.
From now on, check your targets.
Yes, sir. You must be Dvorak.
Well, Dvorak, huh? I had thought this area was, well, off limits.
You're not Dvorak.
Well, since we're being blunt, well, no.
Then who are you?
Such a rush you're in. Fancy some tea, do you?
Lambert, something weird is happening.
I'll say.
What do I do?
The old man seems harmless. Indulge him. See if he knows anything.
Reminds me of poor old Chiggers. Oh, Chiggers. We hardly knew ye.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Oh, well, one might ask you the same.
I'm looking for a man named Dvorak.
Ah, Dvorak, yes! Well, you're not going to find one. This way! Yes, here we are then. This is Dvorak.
Jesus. I think I just figured out why you couldn't hack in here, Grim.
Yeah, no kidding.
What the hell do I do now?
Hold on while I find a slide rule.
See what the old man knows, Fisher.
Okay. If this is Dvorak, who are you?
I am Dvorak's keeper. Thank you most kindly for asking.
And what is this Dvorak?
Dvorak is, well, you likely wouldn't understand.
I'm sure you're right. But let's have it for the record anyway.
Dvorak is a mechanical representation of a self-referential axiom of number theory. Dvorak encodes its own logical structure within its own executable cycle, and recursively derives a more accurate representation of itself with each successive execution.
Right. Grim, did you get that?
My god, it's an infinite state machine.
Fine. What do I do?
If Circassian is using this...
Grim,
Sorry, Sam, we're gonna need a copy of Dvorak's output so we can work out the algorithm it's built on.
how do I get its output?
It runs on punch cards.
Punch cards.
You'll need to restart the sequence and initialize each tower in the right order, and then retrieve the output stack.
How do I know the right sequence?
You'll need to hit the switches in order as the tubes start to heat up. Ask the old man for help.
Hold on.
Yes, sir. What the hell is this thing?
I don't know, Fisher, but I bet that old man would have helped us if...
Well, too late. Now what do we do?
Grim?
It looks like a finite state machine. Weird academic 60s era university basement crap.
What should I do?
You'll need to retrieve an output stack. Restart the machine, then hit the switch on each tower in sequence when the tube heats up. Once you're done, you'll need to recover the output stack. My god, it's an infinite state machine.
Fine. What do I do?
If Circassian is using this...
Grim,
Sorry, Sam, we're gonna need a copy of Dvorak's output so we can work out the algorithm it's built on.
how do I get its output?
It runs on punch cards.
Punch cards.
You'll need to restart the sequence and initialize each tower in the right order, and then retrieve the output stack.
How do I know the right sequence?
You'll need to hit the switches in order as the tubes start to heat up. Ask the old man for help.
I need your help.
Indeed. What can I help you with, my good fellow?
I need you to help me initialize Dvorak so I can retrieve an output stack.
Ah, Dvorak. Well, that is certainly something I can help with. Why don't you restart it? I'll initialize the towers on this side, and you can do the other side. Oh, if you see Jiggers, tell him I miss him. Tube's overheated. Seems like we...
When I was younger, like when I played this in middle school, I had a hard time with this.
Tube's overheated. Seems like we missed our cue. Better restart from the top there, chum. Tube's overheated. Seems like we missed our cue. Better restart from the top there, chum. Tube's overheated. Seems like we missed our cue. Better restart from the top there, chum.
You're supposed to help me with this.
Tube's overheated. Seems like we missed our cue. Better restart from the top there, chum. Tube's overheated. Seems like we missed our cue. Better restart from the top there, chum.
I gotta wait for him to,
Aha! There you go. Your output stack should be ready. Oh, if you see Jiggers, tell him I miss him.
All right, I got the stack.
Good work, Fisher. Complete the rest of your objectives and proceed to extraction.
On my way.